Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Reverse 1999 reaction. Today we have Glory Reclaimed because it's finally on the global servers, apparently, so I get to do a video on it now. Not that I usually avoid it anyway, but I don't like to push that when people prefer to keep things a little bit more like global only for React stuff. I get it. Either way, Meryl in the comments wanted me to get to this one, as did Rare Bear VT, so I have a lot of people, and a lot of people like those, so I'm going to get to this one. Also, as a note, I will be playing Reverse 1999 as like a trial run next month. Not this month, it'll be in March. So like keep an eye out. I'll be doing that. I'll be talking about it on like community posts and such leading up to it. So if you want to see me experience that, then you know where to find me. But I guess I gotta listen to this song now. So without further ado, let's go. That reminded me a lot of a song from Reverse I did a while ago, like a year ago or something. It's not the same, it just kind of had a similar presence to it. A minor chord already? Supporting the main melody? Do it again? Oh! What the hell? That's bold. What an interesting choice in the progression. Oh, I love that. It felt like a deep breath. It didn't give you everything all at once. It just kind of swelled up and stayed there. It's like the breath was held once you got your lungs full. And there's the breath out. Oh, I love it. This song is like so ambiguous. It's emotional, but it's not telling you everything. Like you can hear the lyrics, but the music isn't like quite matching it. Feels like they're hiding something. Love those harmonies too. Beautiful vocals. Ooh. The extra drums this time around. Love what they're doing here. The evolution with the drums on it. It's a fucking brilliant change. And the off-time bumps too. And they weren't done evolving the drums yet. Or the guitar, for that matter. All the way to the end. Every single section added something. I love it when musicians do that properly. Building it up, swelling that tension, never giving you everything all at once, and not building to an apex or a peak, and then going back from that. Just building constantly to let you experience the confusion of where that energy was supposed to be spent by the end. Oh, god damn it. E minor, everybody. Let's give it up for E minor. An amazing key. I love talking about this one. This is a beautiful sequence, a very classic sequence, a little bit of a variant from like the more standard way that this sequence is played, especially utilizing that weird chord in there I mentioned, but oh man, gorgeous. So we have an E minor, a C, a D, and a B. That more standard variant I mentioned just kind of uses the same chords, obviously, but just does this instead. Kind of brings you down just straight through the line. It's a very linear. So having this kind of play around with that a little bit by moving down and then back up and then really settling into that root, and oh man, but it's really what they do, especially with that weird chord that I was talking about. There's a lot of other stuff going on in here, but usually, like I mentioned, you have the C, but they have the C minor when that happens. So it's just a little bit of a tilt on how the song is progressing, and it makes things feel a little bit off. It's still within the key, it still plays, it's using the same middle note as the B does, so it's not like it's out of the key or anything. It's just a weird variation that doesn't sound natural in progression. It adds some extra tension there, and it's just so beautiful. But also, the ability to expand this with sevenths is fucking immense, and they do that in this song, especially near the end, because the song starts with that like tragic beauty to it. It starts up there doing that, like I mentioned, goes down and back up, right? But the beautiful part about this, especially utilizing the guitar in this song, it pulls it up to a major seventh, so that's just adding the seventh on there. So for the C, instead of getting the standard one of like that, it would be, and the guitar kind of goes in the background and kind of pulls you up into that and keeps that seventh alive. And the reason that that seventh is important comes in play much later in the song, like the last transition that we get in the music right before it heads to the outro. That's what happens there, as well as the seventh build on the B, which is a very popular like emotional lift for this exact progression, because you have the B there, but if you add the seventh to the B, you can hear that it kind of pulls everything up a little bit because it has this extra note here, and that resolves beautifully with the D that's there. And the reason that resolves beautifully is because the D here is literally just 2 notes away from the B. So it's a very close relationship, and it has that same hookup here in that note, and it's just really beautiful, landing on that A and keeping things really solid to the whole song. And the reason this plays into the outro section I mentioned is because you stop on that B seventh, and then it goes up to the C major and pulls you up with it. So you get that seventh up there. And again, that's just kind of this natural progression of having the seventh here, and you have that high note there, but then the C comes in and it skips it, because that was the note we were just on. It goes up to the B instead, so it just naturally steps up musically, and it keeps the whole progression building and expanding further. It's allowing for more room, more motion to make itself through, and even though we already have such a powerful build here, this is an amazing sequence. What a powerful fucking sequence, and the vocalist is nailing it. Fucking beauty. I cannot handle that shit. Beautiful performance on here. Just the emotion in this song is just dripping out, and I absolutely adore how they handled this one. The vocal performance adds that tenderness that the music is kind of alluding to. Like constantly the song is building through that gorgeous progression we have, and then of course we do also have that C minor in there, and that's some of the tension. It's more like it's teasing us with that tension that we don't really have the solid ground from the vocalist yet. Like, this is laying the groundwork for what the rest of the song is going to be doing emotionally, and the vocalist carries it from there out. They never really use the C minor again after that, and that's exactly why. You already have the emotional powerhouse that is the vocalist here, building upon that instead. So instead of introducing it through the C minor and continuing to use it throughout the song, you already know it's there, because now the vocalist has picked up that bag and is running as fast as possible with the most powerful performance she can. The performance absolutely makes this song. I love it. The guitar is definitely a great duet for her too. It just lands perfectly. That beauty of having just the single strings plucking up and creating this wash over everything is just absolutely fucking insane, and is exactly what I would expect out of a song that's supposed to be this tragic beauty. And you can tell that that's the emotion they're going for here. There is definitely some pride in this song. The progression is totally giving us that, but also the regression and repression of the emotions that are swelling up because of that. There's constant pressure underneath any sort of emotional limitation, even if that is something that's like monarchistic in a way. Like, there's pressure to that. It's not like there isn't. And I don't know this character. I don't know what she's going through. I don't know what her story is. But what I'm getting from this song is that she is struggling so much through all of that. And it's that exact tragic beauty that is holding her back, yet making her relent in those past choices, even though they might not be her own. You know, there's a lot going on with this. The visuals were kind of hinting that there's something else going on there, but there's also a lot of emotional repression just sitting on top of you. And oh God, this is such a beautiful song. They fucking nailed it at every single place, adding more to the song, adding a little elements that continue to build up. Like I mentioned, like, it doesn't stop growing. The whole song, you're getting more and more information. Things are building on top of each other. They're introducing new elements to the song, mostly in the percussion for this one. And it's just, every single time you think that they're done, there's another layer, there's another bit of depth to it, and you can't really get away from it. And that's why I love that they include things like that seventh in there for the B at the end, and even the C in there, having that as well. It just adds more to the character and shows that there might be a little bit of a silver lining to everything as well, because there is an emotional lift happening, even though the song's progression is trying to pull you down and not really give you a full resolve. The fact that the B and the D work so well together, especially with that seventh involved on the B, it's just a beautiful song. I don't know what more to say on this one. It is just absolutely gorgeous. Music theory be damned. What a beautiful fucking track. But I think I'm done yapping here, so thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed that video and you want me to get to something else from Reverse, by all means, drop in the comments below and I will do my best as always to get to those. Or if you want to watch me experience playing it for the first time next month, you know how to follow me and support me and all that, and I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!